Alright, we're back. You know, family thing done. It's a girl. Woo! Very exciting. So, got that done. That's awesome. And they're gonna have pizza. Jersey pizza is awesome. I'm super jealous that I'm missing Jersey pizza. Not that I need it. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so that's the deal. And we're back with the little Vornado. At the last moment, I was like, this isn't gonna come apart because the sections are clipped. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna come right apart. Hopefully. And we can get this a little oiled up and cleaned and so that it's not so gummy. It's really going to be a problem. So that's the deal. Let's see how we do. And we're having a beer here. Have a libation if that's your vibe. You know what I mean. Let me see if I can minimize this and still see that. You could do that there, I guess. Something like that, maybe like this. I don't know. It's a tough one. I guess I'll leave it. But anyway, new to the streaming this thing, and of course none of you guys are going to watch it because it's a nice day and you're probably all out doing something nice with your families or whatever. Seizing the day in some way. Maybe you went for a bike ride. Maybe you went to a museum and learned something. I don't know. Maybe you seized the day. I hope you did. I'm not. I'm working on a fan because I can't get it out of my head. It ran okay, noisy, but then the next time I let it cool down, I went and just tested it again, and it was running slow, as you saw in the other video. So now we're at the point where we got the little motor out of the can that it sits in. It's a strange situation. There's this mount, and that's where the motor snodges in that mount, and it probably is rubber. It's probably really hardened now. It seems like plastic. But I think that it's probably rubber. It was probably supposed to suck up some vibration, you know, because these were designed to be very quiet, and a lot of them are. This one wasn't. Hopefully, when we get it spinning smoothly, it'll be better. We don't really know. It certainly looks cool. It's amazing how small it is. Like I was saying in the other video. You know, because the ones I have are large, and the other ones, this has just got the, well, it's hard to show it, but this has just got the convex shape. It doesn't have the outer shell, so it makes it look smaller. This could be the same size as all of them, you know, all of the smaller versions. I don't really know. It's a depressed little fan blades, but who knows? You guys know more about probably than the models than I do. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull these little screw bolts and see if it comes apart and see if we can earl her up a little bit in a better way. I use a little bit of WD-40 on a rag, and obviously you got to go zoom spout, baby. Zoom spout is what it's all about. Zoom spout, what it's all about. By something and company. Canada, I don't know, whatever. Probably made in China. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put the camera back where it goes. If you happen to be watching this, write in. Say, hey, if you think I'm doing a bad job, write in that I'm doing a bad job. Let me know if you can't hear the sound. I have a little interface running with a mic, and it looks like, let's see here, are we getting the sound? It looks like you're getting sound, so it could be okay. So yeah, write in if you happen to see this and you happen to be interested in watching something like this. Let me know, even if you happen to catch this after the fact, you know, let me know your thoughts on, let's see what we can do for the, that's a little better, gets you a little closer. So let me know your thoughts, you know, I think that maybe we'll do more like this. It's getting really slow to upload videos to YouTube. I'm not sure why, if it's where I live or if their stuff has changed. They've put a lot of stuff in place to deal with copyright infringement, and it seems to be slowing everything down. You know, YouTube, they want to be a TV channel. They don't want small users anymore. They want to be Netflix, and they're working hard at it. And it's going to slowly push all of us out. Not that it affects me for this beyond a hobby. But there are other aspects of my life and my career and stuff like that. Any of you guys that watch might have figured out by now that I'm a professional musician. And so these platforms, as they change what they want to be, it affects how we use them. And not always in a positive way. That's fucking age-old story, right? So I might do more of this fan collection stuff live. And you guys can kind of comment in. And, you know, when I was looking over the Century fan, the newest antique, a lot of you guys are saying, hey, the casing is the motor housing is probably pot metal and be careful. And I could have learned that all in the moment with you guys. So I think it might be neat. I obviously realize that on a nice Saturday in the United States, you guys are probably all out doing stuff. But maybe if we did these at night or if it was other times, I don't know, maybe you'd be interested in it. I don't know. Let's take a look at what we need to get this going. I'm thinking purple handle. Purple handle is what I think. Can you see me? Here we are. So let's see if that's the right size for this. It is, but it's not going to fit in there. That's not helpful. Okay. Then we'll use this, and I could use the other Phillips. And there he is. Okay. So yeah, comment in if you're watching, if you're crazy enough to sit here and watch me disassemble a early 2-pole motor. Wouldn't you agree that this is pretty early for a 2-pole motor like this? And it's pretty large for what it is. I mean, I would say these motors get a lot more common a lot later, right? But for whatever this is, 1950, ooh, that's really tight. That's going to be a problem. Ooh, let's see if we can do this without fucking it up. No. Okay, well, it ain't gonna come apart if it ain't gonna come apart. That's another thing, right? What do I need? I need something to keep this from rubbing on here, but it doesn't want to keep its place. What if I do this? Okay, that might help. All right, this is really tight. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get that out of there. Maybe the larger one. Maybe if I just go with the bigger one, you know? Let's see if that helps. Maybe it grabs better. Nope. Well, there you go. I mean, that doesn't get us any closer, does it? It does not. Jeez. So what do you do then? You know, I mean, what do you do then? Maybe, okay, so we've used this stuff before. I apologize in advance. Well, I can mute you, actually. Now, obviously, I don't want to get any of this stuff on the windings or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray it into something that we can use as an intermediary. And let's see what we have here. Look at that. And I even have one of these little deals, so we'll spray some in. We'll use this to drop it in there. That's not going to be so bad. So let's bring this guy over. Bring it closer in here. So what I want to do is I just want to put a little of this stuff. So I'm going to clean this out because it's probably got some shit in it. Not a huge deal, but it's out here, so we'll do that. And maybe that'll help break this free. You know, maybe they're just I think it's just very, very tight, and that's not going to come apart without stripping out that hex head there. So let's dump a little of this terrible stuff in there. Weird foamy stuff. Strange. But that might be enough for us to dip a little out of there and put it down on this thing here. That thing's not too good. I don't know what that came off of. This will work better. Okay, a little, and we'll do the other side too, just to do it, right? Because that's what we're doing. Who knows if that's going to help? We don't really know, but we're trying. So, leave that, wipe off any excess because we really don't want that getting on the windings. We really don't. So, you know, at this point, this could be screwed anyway, but we're going to do our best because at this point, the only other option is some of the fan guys will just spray WD-40 way down in here. You know, where to get it kind of where the shaft is and just hope it goes in and cleans and comes out. But, I mean, you're getting it all over everything at that point. So I'm not sure that's the best strategy. So we'll wait and see if this magic stuff has helped at all. It is magic stuff, but not necessarily to help with what we got going on here, because that's just very, very tight. Maybe done with an impact machine. I mean, this is made in the 50s, but, you know, so that might have been done with some serious equipment, you know. So, you know, that's interesting shit, you know. So we will see what happens. We'll give that another minute and a half. You know, while we're doing that, I don't know, we'll just have a little chat here, you know. I mean, I don't know if anybody's watching. Say hey if you're watching. I'm not seeing anything on the chat, but, you know, it's not that kind of show. I mean, you guys aren't used to this kind of content, so most channels that do a live thing, they have it scheduled. So maybe what I'll do is I'll schedule one, and we'll see if there's any interest, you know. Do a clean and inspect on the Fasco. I found a couple interesting things about the Fasco box fan here. One really interesting thing is that there's openings in the grill, either cut out, they must have cut those out, one on either side, so that it stretches to fit, so that you can get it hooked into these hooks here. I noticed, I was like, what the hell is that for? Well, that's why, because these are hooked right at the very edge. It's a very strange situation. So, yeah, that's an odd one. I'm like, what is going on there, you know? And it turns out that's what's going on there. So, something else, huh? So the big Lasco needs a little dent repair. Not, I'm saying the wrong thing. Fasco, not Lasco. So, you know, just take a dent out of that thing. We'll get there on that. It's got a pretty good dent in the corner here, as you can see. And straighten that out a little bit. You know, it's like a lot of these box fans. What's interesting about this one is it's pretty light. But it also that it's thin, and then if they take any kind of damage, they get really effed up. You know what I mean? So that's probably the worst of that Fasco's problems is body work. You know, but there's not a lot of rust on it. I mean, I can see where I'm sitting from here that the bottom of the case is pretty messed up. But whatever. It ran quiet, it ran good, so I was happy to find it nonetheless. Most of them are, I mean, this is a very thin, I think that these Fascos, they were using less metal. It's a thinner gauge, you you know, which makes it lighter. For a fan with a Venturi, it's not that bad. Kind of like the Corey McGraw-Edison with the Venturi. Like, that fan isn't really that heavy for what it's worth, which is kind of nice too, right? I like the giant heavy fans also, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, that big GE, the one I got last year, so I got a few fans last year. Really trying not to buy fans anymore. Ha 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 ha. But, you know, that one's an interesting situation. What do you call it? That one took a fall too, and it's heavy metal. I mean, that's a heavy machine, but it took physical damage too from a fall. So, you know, that kind of stuff happens, right? You know, and this is an old fan. It's not worth doing, you know, a month's worth of body work to set it right. You know, you're not going to repaint it. You know, maybe try and push it back into shape or whatever. But otherwise than that, I'm not frankly that worried about it. But yeah, just sitting here looking at it more carefully. So what we'll do is we'll do it inspect on this one. We'll do a couple videos on that. Maybe live. Maybe we'll do it live. Fuck it, we're doing it live, you know? I mean, maybe we'll do that, man. You know? Volume is too low to hear. It's kind of as high as I can get it. Let's see here. It's showing a good amount. I've turned it up a bit. That's as much as I can do at this point without changing too much. Well, I suppose I could do this. I could do this. It's not out of the realm of... Get this a little closer here. Farley. Like that. That might help a little bit. So, yeah, thanks for letting me know that. You know what I mean? It helps. So I'm going to move this over so I can see more of that. Anyway, yeah, I had to shut off part one because I had a family thing. So anyway, we're here with this, and the problem I've run into at this point is that the two screw bolts that hold the motor together are super tight. I just hit him with the magic sauce. This is stuff I got from my brother. This is called BG In Force. You can't really see that. There's no real label on it. It was a pack of 4. I'll never use all of it. But it's really good stuff when you have something that's stuck. Who knows if it helped with this? So let's go ahead and try and find out and see if it moves, if it breaks free. If not, I'm going to end up stripping this thing, and that's what we don't want. And then at that point, what do you do? You know, if you can't get this little motor apart, there's no real way to clean the bad oil out. So what do you just keep dumping oil in it and hoping the best, you know? I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is other than, yeah, that's all you can really do. So let's see if this moves now after special sauce. Nope. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got something now. Okay, let's try other side. Let's try the other side. See what you do with the cyanide. I'm just making stuff up. I don't know what that's about. Please pay no attention. So we broke it free. Let's see if this other side does better. We're the same. We're not open for better. We're just open for the same. And hopefully you don't see my bald head. My head is very bald. Okay. Okay. Let's see if this one breaks. Ah, there we go. Okay. All right then. Now, of course, come on, buddy. We got a lock washer and a bolt, just like we had on other parts of the machine. I don't know if this is going to come out. Whoa, see, here we go. Strange problems. Let's move this. I need that more than I thought I would. Over here you go, buddy. Yeah. That's the stuff. Okay. All right. Nice. Cool. Good. Yeah, so I love these things because I'm a klutz, man. And this is way too cluttered in here, and I'll lose everything. So I keep a little case thing. Now, what's going on here? Is this threaded all the way through? It might be. No, that's not moving. Okay. What's going on here? What am I missing? This don't really want to come out. Okay, well, I got one side. Maybe only one side's going to come off. And obviously not the side we wanted to come off. All right. Come on, buddy. Okay, so, moment of truth. The back comes off. There you go. Killer. Oh, the whole damn deal. Okay, look at that. Okay, ain't this thing cute? Wow. Look at that little tiny deal. Ain't that cute? It's just cute. That's the cutest damn rotor I ever did see. Old style. Look at this fucking thing. That's your keychain right there, man. I'll tell you what. So we got a couple of washers on either side. We're going to pull them. Looks like the same ones. Wow, look at that. Isn't that cute? Boy, that's cute. Okay, so. This is fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. This is exceptionally neat. So I'm going to use a little cloth here to clean off some of the dust and shit that we never got to because we didn't get this far into it, really. Before we start cleaning anything else. So there we go. Boy, it'd be cool to play some music for you. We can't fucking do that, Lord goddamn knows. How dare you even mention it? Piece of shit. No, I'm kidding, of course. You're a piece of garbage. The music industry is important. Okay, so, now, biggest issue. Goddamn gunk, goddamn bad oil. So let's goddamn clean some of goddamn that goddamn out of there. You know goddamn what I mean. So let's see. I really would rather use an actual thing. It's turning out that I'm not exactly prepared for this format. You guys get to watch me struggle, so that's, you know, that's cool. No, I'm going to imagine this rotor is, it's a bunch of laminations stacked up, and then I think this is all cast into, like they probably pour lead or aluminum into it or something. But yeah, these are all, you can actually, it's a little hard to see, but you can actually see, hold on, I got you. You can see it looks like teeth. So it's all laminations all the way up and down here. So, next thing is to clean the rotor and get any old oil off of it that we can, especially on the bearings. And, you know, it doesn't feel that bad, but it sure wasn't running that good. So we're going to get as much of it off here as we can. I know I'm off camera. Sorry. I'm not the best at all that. So, the whole point of having this set up this way is so I can see. I could have done this live on the phone, but then you can't see anything. Okay. And I just like to clean all the way up to where the little washers went, you know. I will also clean the washers. We'll do that now. I think I just forgot which side was which. Now I'm remembering. We'll try really carefully to keep these separate. Here, right? I'm an idiot. I'm not paying attention. So, next. Fucking washers. Just to clean something off that might get back into the mix here, which we don't want. And you guys know this still might not work. You know how this is, that it still might mess us up. We still might have a problem here, you know, with, because the old oil that's in the felt area here is just going to keep pushing back into the machine, right? That's what I had the problem with that breeze maker, the early Lasco stand fan I got 2 years ago, and I used some last year, or I got it in like the fall, I forget. Cool fan, but definitely I had to take that motor apart again because it just stopped. It just wasn't really working. That's enough. It's fucking enough. Okay, there they go. Now, one more thing, and that is to spray up a few of these and clean out inside our little deals. So let's do that. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, not for nothing. Doesn't seem too terrible. Maybe it's the front. Oh, we got another washer came off of the front. Why is there a washer on the front? Weird. We'll have to clean that too. Okay, we did get some crap out of that. You know, maybe there's just no oil getting in there. Maybe it really wasn't that bad. We need to remember that washer was on the front. Can you guys keep a note of that? Weird place for it. Just sitting up there. It was just held in by what? Nothing? That's weird. Definitely strange. But I swear that's where it was. It was fucking right there. That's really strange. I don't know why that would be necessary in the front of this thing. Maybe to move. It's a strange little setup there. It's hard for you to see. Maybe I can show you here. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, very strange. So I guess I'll try to oil all of the felt. I mean, I really did drop a lot of oil in there, but I don't know. So this was in the front. These two were with the thing. Really strange. So there you go. So the next step is to oil everything and put it back together. Let's get rid of this deal here. Get ourselves another deal. And by that I mean paper towel. I call every other thing a deal. We call everything a Marklar here on our planet. Marklar this, Marklar that, and everybody really knows what we're talking about. It's really not a problem. Marklar, Marklar, and everybody knows what we're talking about, so you don't got to worry. It's not a problem. Yeah, maybe this will oil up okay. Maybe it was just so dry in there that there was really no hope, you know? Do a second clean on this. Make sure we've got everything off of it, including that WD-40. Don't want any residual of that. That is so cute. Look at that thing. That's fucking hilarious. I'm saying not for nothing, man. That is incredible. Fucking funny. Look at that thing. Woo! That is incredible. I'm so glad we took this apart. So, next. Throw it back, put a little oil on it, and throw it back together, right? How long should this really take? We are crazy if we let it take any longer than it needs. It needs to go this way. Let's oil up the felts, I guess. Overdo it a little bit here with the zoom spot. This one's getting a little low, actually. Do you guys always put your little red cap on the thing here? Do you always do that? Do it right. Put the red cap on the little thing so you don't lose it. I do. So I don't lose it. Okay. So it is the metal one. There's really no way to know. Well, this is, I need oil anyway. Go, yeah. You got it. Nicely done. Okay. Flip her over. I don't know what side goes. It doesn't really matter, I guess, but so there she is. That's back in a spot. I'll try not to let any dirt get on that. And then we'll throw some oil in this old girl. And I'm going to try to get all the way around here. Sorry if it's hard for me to show you. Getting oil everywhere, which isn't exactly what I wanted to do. Again, don't know why there was a washer on the front. Really don't. There literally was a washer on the front of that thing, I guess, unless it fell out. You know, maybe we just put it, I don't know, it was there. I'm telling you, it was there. It was really weird. Right on the front here. Where's a little dealy? It was just sitting there like that. Not sure why. And now it doesn't seem to want to sit there. So let's get it out. Come on, buddy, you can do better. So anyway, I don't really know what the deal is with that, but this is what we got. So I'm gonna put this damn thing back together, whether it kills me. You know what I mean? Taking a little excess oil off of the rotor just to do it. I really got oil all over it, which is kind of a bummer. Uh-oh, we dropping stuff? What are we losing? Oh, crap. We lost that little washer that we didn't quite know what to do with. We'll put it back together. If it's got too much play in it, then we'll deal with it. You know what I mean? So... which way was up? That's the question. This had to be up. As long as they're both up, I guess it'll be okay, right? What if we did it the other way? Put that in after. Let's get this together here first. Okay, now we put in the rotor. It should be sufficiently oiled, but let's double check. Okay. Okay, and then can we do one drop? Get it in one drop. That's all, and I don't want too much. That's too much. There we go. Just to be cool, right? Just to be cool. Okay. There we go. There you are, guys. Look at that. So now, do we have too much play? Let's check our play. No, it's not so bad. That's a good amount. I'm going to put that other thing in there. Maybe that does the trick, right? Let's put this one here. Oop, there's a little hair on there. It's not really hair. It was some sort of from the cloth. No, that doesn't. Oh, it does fit. Yeah. There you go. So let's see if that does the trick. I don't think I put oil in here, in the shaft. Okay, now I'm dropping stuff. There we go. And now we check our play. That's much better. And boy, that play, doesn't that move better? There you go, guys. This is why you do this. And I should have done it in the first place. Okay, let's dealie this back up here. Back in go the dealies. Without falling apart, hopefully. Come on, just thread on. We're live here, buddy. See, the Vornado won't care. He's going to make us struggle for it. He don't care we're live and yous all are watching. And by yous all, I mean one guy, Matt, over there is watching. But, you know, Vornado don't care. Vornado don't give a fuck. Just like Honey Badger. This is the Vornado Jr. is like Honey Badger. He don't give a fuck. Okay. So this was it, guys. This is what had to happen. And I was lazy and didn't do it. And here we are doing it. But I kind of like this live thing. That's kind of funny. I don't really have the computer where I can see it too much. You know, but... and I get to tighten this not so tight. Oil ports are in the correct position. Oh, careful now. Okay. And then this guy. Okay, now, as you can see, oh wait, no, we got a problem. It's bound. Look at that. It bound up. What the heck? I thought you were going to be cool. What's up with that? With how tight that was? Get out of here. Oh man, that's why. I bet that little washer thing's got to come out of there. Or something. Let's try. Wow. Okay, we might have to take that washer out that we put in. So that's loose. But then when it, yeah, we got to take that out of there, guys. I don't think that's going to be good. So let's do that. Because that was really tight, but it worked. So the problem is that extra washer. It needs that play. Once it's tightened down, I think that we needed that extra room. Come on. Going the wrong way. Come on, buddy. I could just flip it over. You guys are probably screaming at your computer screen. You're an idiot! What are you doing? And I can't scroll down because my hands are dirty now. This is the whole bit, right? It's a whole thing. And come on off. You can do it. Just one more time for me. And we're taking that extra guy out of there. We're not keeping him. Okay, back on you go. Just for good luck. Now, back. You go back, mate. Go ahead. Bummersville. Come on, buddy. You can get it. There you go. Thanks for being a jerk. All right. So now we'll try this again. I guess I was wrong to put that on there. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You guys are screaming at the TV. Come on now. Righty tighty. Lefty shut the fuck up. See, if we weren't on camera right now, this would be done. Okay. Now, for the love of God. For the love of Christ. Okay, let me see if I can set you up so that you can see what's going on here. Is that cool? Like that. So we need to keep it free, but it's got to tighten. So hopefully it's not an alignment issue, because how else could you align this thing? Hopefully it was just that extra. Okay, now we're still free. It was that extra fucking deal. We didn't need that thing in there. Everything's a deal, I told you. You'll get used to it. You'll learn the nomenclature. It's fine. Tighten a little more. Tighten a little more. And still free. Okay. That's great. Look at that. That's much better. Okay. So, we are slowly making progress. Let's see if we can get this thing back together. I know we can. What do we need? First, I need to move you over out of the way. Can you still see? Kinda. It's all right. Now we need something to do the thing. We need this guy. I'm not doing any of this right, guys. All of this is wrong. Okay. All right then. I'm going to wipe the old hands off right. You've got a lot of grease and oil on there. So yeah, man. We got something now. I think we're on the right track with this thing. We should have done it in the first place. Just should have tried. So, here we are. The next step. I don't know what that front washer was for, but why leave it on there? It's going to be flipping around. I don't see the point of it. Really weird that it was there and where it was, but nonetheless, we're going to leave it alone. So what I'm going to do is... we need our deal. Everything's a deal, I told you. You heard me. Everything's a deal. So I'm going to put this here. We want to remember what the top is, which is this. So we're going to orient for the top. Had a little struggle getting this together before. Sorry if I'm in your way for the viewing. I don't want to drop it. But also it's got to nestle in its spot. And I'm going to check. And sure enough, it does seem to be. So then we had... Come on, buddy. You can do it. Oh, it's caught up. Okay, now I had these going like this. Put this guy in there. There we go. And it just kind of slots in. And now I think we got it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put our little sheet metal screws in that hold our can together. Okay. Next one. Do-da-day. Okay. Now, I know you can't really see this. And there we go. That part's back together. Now we'll put the blades on, as you do. So here we go. That feels so much better. Unbelievable. Should have done that in the first place, guys. But then we wouldn't have gotten to do this fun, weird live video. Tighten it up. Whoa, I don't want it that close to the shroud. Okay. Just a little extra. We're free. Look at that. Oh, that's much better, dude. We're going to be fucking styling, kid. A little extra like that. And there you go. There you go. So let's do the deal. Throw him back together here. As such. This was the hardest part, really. Well, the wiring wasn't my favorite part to do. I'm not great at the wiring stuff. You guys know that. But what we want to do is this is going on the top here. And these were like funny. They acted funny. You have to kind of stretch the housing a little bit to get them to thread in. Actually, technically, what I had to do was... You see my bald head? No, good. You had to kind of get it through this thing first, and then into this little funny sheet metal clipping area. This is not threaded into that. It was a little bit challenging. But now that I knew it, you know what to do, it wasn't so bad. Go, and then we'll go back around and tighten them once they're all in. There we go, got it. Okay, there we go, folks. So we had one extra part, that weird washer that didn't seem to really have a home. You know, that was odd. What happened here? Did we do this wrong? Ugh, we gotta take it apart again. Well, this is what we're doing. Why did that happen? What's going on here? What the fuck? How did that happen? I don't get it. Sorry. Weird. Okay, well, we gotta take it apart again. And make sure that doesn't happen again. How could that have happened? The cord is kind of wrapped around the fucking trunnion, but that shouldn't have happened. I don't understand how the fuck we did that. Weird. Alright, we'll take it apart again. So what the fuck is going on here? So shitty. Okay, so now we got something. So now we can do it. That was a close one, guys. Whoo. Fucking hell. But, you know, this is what it is live, right? I don't really edit these out of my videos. When I fuck up, I leave it. You know what I mean? I try to let you know that I fucked up. And that was a funny one. But we got it right. We got it the way we wanted. Yes, my head wire is way too long. I get that. I didn't measure it. I just wanted to get it together. And that's what you get when you don't measure. Measure twice, cut once. But I'm an idiot. I can measure twice all fucking day. I'm still going to make mistakes. So, anyway, let's fucking try this again. Hilarious. Okay, so through and then thread. Last one's always the weirdest. Sorry about the view, I just need it on my good side. Okay. 1. 2. 3. And there you go. Vornado Jr. ready to test. So let me move a few things and throw a few things out. I guess I'll save that shitty little washer. We don't know why that came out there. Or where it was, why it was where it was, is what we really don't understand. I don't know why I say we. I watch a number of YouTube regular channels, and a few of these folks talk in like the third person, you know? So, look at that. I think we can all agree that's a lot friggin' better. So, let's go ahead and plug it in, see how she does. Apologize for the noise. It might be a little noisy. And I want to get you... Why is that so terrible? Sorry, we're kind of backlit here. There we go. That's a little better. And here she goes. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Sorry if that's really noisy. It might be. I'll turn this away from you a little bit. Well, that's night and day right there, folks. So, once again, that's why you take these apart and clean the old oil off. Who knows if it'll stay that way, but... moves a little bit on this on this table. It wants to kind of walk away on you. It has all the feet on it, but yeah, man. So there she is, Vornado Jr., the later model. Again, I was saying it might be the same size as the other ones, but it's only got the convex inner surface. It doesn't have the outer rounded surface, which maybe that's what makes it look smaller. And when I went and picked it up from Jim, I was like, holy cow, look at that little thing. So it's really wild. And like all of them, you guys know how it is. Like, this is definitely growing on me. I would have, my plan was to get her running and get rid of it, unload it. But it's growing on me, for sure. Pretty fucking cool. And it moves a good amount of air. It's not really loud. Boy, it sounds so much better than it did. Man, oh man. But it's really walking on this table. It's really walking on you. But there she is. Vornado Jr. Way better. Way better. So that is encouraging. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. I might do this live more. This is way easier than editing and uploading a video. Especially with how much slower YouTube has gotten. I don't know if you guys produce content, but uploading to YouTube has gotten extremely slow. And I think it has to do with all the checking that they're doing. They have this whole new level of copyright infringement protection that they're doing. And I think it's just messing everything up. And you know, they want people, they want to discourage people. YouTube wants to be a TV channel. That's what they want. And they want to be a subscription thing. You know, that's what they're really going for. Sorry. So, thanks a lot for watching. This is the Junior Vornado video. And, yeah, this is what I should have done in the first place. And every time you don't do this, you know, you're going to end up going back and doing it. Because that's really how she should move. And that's much better. So, thanks for watching. If you did, appreciate it. And, you know, have a good afternoon. I'm going to do more of these live ones as we mess around with these fans. Because, again, this is much easier than editing and uploading a video. If it's going to take the video earlier, the Century that I put up, just looking over the Century a little closer, that was only a 12-minute video, and it took 2 hours to upload. I don't know what the fuck that's all about, but that is a mess. And so that, of course, is going to discourage people from wanting to use YouTube, you know, which maybe that's what they want. You know, they want you to go away. Fuck off and go away. Just go watch Netflix and fuck you, you know. So anyway, that's the deal. Thanks for watching a little tiny Vornado. It's a pretty cool fan. I gotta admit, I'm kind of falling for it. But, you know, we'll see what happens. It certainly runs a lot better. We'll let it run a little bit over the next few days. And she's pretty cool. On-off switch notwithstanding. Pretty neat little fan. And much happier to see it in better condition. So, you know, that's the old little Junior Vornado. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.